He says, and that's sown on the rocky places. This is he who hears the word and immediately rejoices with joy. Yet he has no root in himself, but is short-lived. When pressure or persecution arises because of the word, immediately he stumbles. This is even more so from phase one. Now he's actually got excited about it, and now he's telling his friends and family and coworkers about it, and they're going to just tell him what a moron he is and how crazy he is and what's wrong with you. They're going to tell him you're going right to hell now. What are you, a Judaizer? Don't you know, blah, blah, blah? You're making a mockery of what Yeshua did. No, by breaking the commandments, you're making a mockery of what Yeshua did. And so here's this person, they're excited. My wife and I can tell you, we've had many people come to our services over the last 20 years who at the end of service said, oh, this is what I've always been looking for. This is the best. And we look at each other like, we'll never see them again. They're never coming back. Because people will come up to us going, oh, I think so-and-so, they're going to be part of our congregation. How do you know that? Oh, they were so excited. And let's see what happens when they go home and take that excitement. Because remember, out of the abundance of the heart, what? You speak, right? So they're so full of joy and excitement. What are they going to do? They're going to go home and they're going to tell people. That's what we do when we're excited about something, right? We share with other people. Doesn't matter if it was a movie or a book or a product that you bought or something, right? You see something, you get excited about it, you're going to share that with other people. So here it is, this person, they hear the word and immediately they received it with joy and they're excited, and then they speak to all the wrong people because they're not ready for all that stuff. Why? Because there's no root yet. The root hasn't gone and dug itself deep enough to handle the persecution and the pressure. And so they stumble. They stumble. And I've had some people like that who I said to them, where you're coming from, I've said to them, is so different than where you're going. Don't try to change everything yesterday. And what do? Because of the availability of stuff online free, they sit down and listen to like 85 teachings in a week. Their system can't handle 85 teachings in a week. Not that are so diametrically opposed to the paradigms that they have. I mean, they've got such completely different paradigms that are now being knocked all over the place, right? And so, again, it's not like the person who's been in the Messianic for a little while, they've heard a few teachers that have gotten them sort of ready for what I do, because what I'm going to do is take them so much deeper into these things that, okay, now you can listen to 85 teachings, not a problem. But I'm saying, let's say it's a brand new person who's just realized that there may be something to keeping the commandments, who's realized that they've not been really served the best by their Sunday-keeping churches, and then they find a teacher like myself or anybody, and the thing is, they get so excited, they start to devour this thing, but you know what? They choke on it. And I've told people, listen to something 2 or 3 times, process it, start applying it, ask a lot of questions. If you get it down, move on to another one. Okay? But they can't help themselves. They're so excited. So they want to just go through the whole thing. I call that sort of the Netflix generation, right? You go on Netflix, the whole season of your show is on there, and so you can't just watch one a week. No, you got to watch 17 in a row. It's 3 in the morning, and your wife is like, can we go to sleep? No, just one more. I got to see one more. And then you're depressed when you finish and it's over, right? But see, because the availability, well, guess what? All these teachings are just available. So because of the availability, what do? You start listening to them all because you're excited. Got to be careful. You can get to overload. You know, not everybody's system can handle so much so fast, and I've lost people like that. They were excited up to a point, but there was too much to process too quickly. Take your time.